Ukrainian-Pakistani political dialogue has always been constructive and dynamic. Mutually beneficial military, technical, trade and economic, cultural and humanitarian ties are constantly enhancing. Today is the 25th anniversary of diplomatic relationship between Ukraine and Islamic Republic of Pakistan. Quaid-e-Azam University and National University of Kyiv has decided to hold a web seminar on this occasion. Let's have a look on that.
On the current stage of development of the Ukrainian-Pakistani relations, there is an urgent need to apply the positive experience of bilateral cooperation in military technical sphere to the civil aspects of our collaboration. For the time being, the task for both countries is to create more favorable conditions for building up mutually beneficial business cooperation. Primarily, it refers to the intensification of political contacts, formation of a proper legal base of cooperation in the spheres of trade, investments, finance, transport, launching productive interregional, cross-industry cooperation. Cultural heritage of Ukraine and Pakistan provides good background for cooperation in this field. Hundreds of Pakistani citizens have received higher education in Ukrainian universities. Kyiv Civil Aviation Institute, for example, State Engineering University of Kharkiv, Ukrainian Academy of Arts, National Technical University Kyiv Polytechnical Institute, State Medical University of Vinnytsia, and the others. Dear friends, our experience in the past 25 years tell us that mutually beneficial and pragmatic cooperation is the best way for countries to get along with each other, and it serves their common interests.
Меня зовут Abbas, меня is journalista is Vaknis. My question is from Mr. Atar Abbas and Ambassador of Ukraine in Pakistan, Mr. Lakomov. Recently, the NATO has deployed 6,000 troops in Eastern Europe, including Ukraine, and Russia has declared it a threat to its internal security. So, what is the official stance of Pakistan?
No such troops from Europe or NATO which are participating in the conflict which is happening in the East Ukraine or in Crimea. There are only NATO training programs for the Ukrainian armed forces, but that also are not direct physical training. They are supportive training programs. The situation of Ukraine is different than Poland or Austria or other Eastern European countries which have become part of European Union or NATO.
Both Ukraine and Pakistan try to balance it out between bigger powers. Ukraine's foreign policy or security dynamics balancing out between Russia on the one side and the US/NATO/European Union on the other, in order to maximize its security drives of having maximum security. And in the case of Pakistan, our foreign policy, I think, has done really well in oscillating very prudently between China and the United States in order to secure what we thought were our very primordial and perennial foreign security needs.
It's a pleasure to me, for me to participate in such highly intellectual exchange of views from both sides at the level of professors, experts, students. Of course, me and my colleague and friend Ambassador Atar Abbas could, use this opportunity to talk about Pakistani-Ukrainian relations, to talk about our perspectives, new horizons of our cooperation, and of course discuss challenges which are facing both countries. Ukraine right now has a great challenge to counterattack, to resist Russian expansionism, Russian aggression, and that's why we consider that all our friends in the world will help us in overcoming this big problem. But despite the fact, both countries, Pakistan as well, has its own challenges, and we are in solidarity with this. But I should tell you, these challenges provide a great stimulus for both countries.
Today's seminar was really enlightening. We learned a lot from today's seminar because we have discovered, I think most of our students, that we can have a great friend in the shape of Ukraine, in that region, in Caucasus region, where we can develop better economic ties, better political diplomatic ties, and with that we can also develop academic linkages. Since we were talking to people who are sitting in Kyiv in a university, we also, our students from this university were interacting with them, thanks to the ambassadors of both the countries, the ambassador of Ukraine to Pakistan and the ambassador of Pakistan to Ukraine, who initiated this perspective of not only academic exchange, political exchange, diplomatic exchange, but economic exchange, particularly with reference to defense cooperation that were referred to, the defense cooperation that is related to tanks and military equipments. I think that's really interesting, and I think there are a lot of prospects in this regard.
We have with us Ms. Farhat from School of Politics and IR Department of Quaid-e-Azam. Ma'am, just tell us about the importance of such seminars and how often universities should come up with such ventures.
Thank you so very much. I would say that these kind of activities are very important, especially in academic institutes, and School of Politics and IR has a very good history of conducting these seminar on regular basis. So I must congratulate Pakistan government and Ukraine for conducting this seminar and celebrating 25 years of their diplomatic relations. And this type of healthy activity would be very optimistic in the future, not only for the students but also the professional development of faculty members.
Pakistan and Ukraine enjoy positive bilateral relationship, but there is a lot that can be done in IT section and import and exports as well. This is Aisha Zahid reporting for Vision TV, Quaid-e-Azam University, Islamabad.